remember way back at 40 cents when I said a really strong project, I really am behind this. As I say, personally invested, not financial advice to getting into it, but definitely just from a playing the game point of view. It's going to be, I think it's going to be very, very big. And then somebody just bought $63,000 worth of DPET. Oh, look at that. Somebody bought 65 grand. $65,000 worth of DPET. Getting them 32,000 DPET. Imagine the eggs they can hatch with that. But I mean, I thought this would be a lucrative project. Like I say, $40. So at the point it reached 2.4 today, it's 6x'd from when I said that it would. When I said to buy. Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Mydefipet. Today we're talking about the insane things that have been going on with Mydefipet and the value today. Talk about, just reflecting on the past of how undervalued this was at the beginning and how I predicted it. And it's paid off, hopefully, for people who were invested in the channel from the beginning. We're also going to be talking about what this means for the value of our pets. So if you are not holding DPET, like me, I actually have it on the Kai side, and I had it in Kai, not even on DPET, even though it's only gone up about 33% on there today compared to 100% at one point. We're going to be talking about how much you can probably expect to sell your NFTs on the NFT marketplace when it goes live, because there is great value in some of the NFTs that we'll have if you've got a good selection and some auras outlines. We're going to be thinking about working out the specifics of how much they would be worth. So let's first of all let's have a little bit of a reflection. When this channel began to cover Mydefipet, I saw this as such a good opportunity because the crypto world is lacking in a good quality mobile-like game. So there doesn't seem to be a lot of mobile games that are adopting cryptocurrency as a potential. And this was the first one that I thought, this looks like the quality of a mobile game, which it will be eventually coming out on mobile. So it has the potential. But I thought that compared to the likes of Axie Infinity, other crypto games, Alien Worlds, Crypto Blades, it just had so much more to it. And battling with pets, I don't think there's anything better than doing that. Getting better stats, getting better rares. And so what I want to talk about is the individual values of those. Whoa, so we've got some big sell-offs now. The price is coming down. So for the first time in a long while, this went up to 2.48, almost hitting 2.5. Maybe it did at one point, 2.5. And that was because one person bought $65,000 worth of DPET. And then everybody just sold because I think they took advantage of what was a huge price increase. It went from like $2 to 2.4. And now it's come down to a 1.76. I am looking for this to come down to about $1 before I purchase any more DPET. At that point, I'm in, and I'm going to keep my DPET fully in there, I think. I might save a little bit for the Kai side, just for evolutions and breeding. Because that's going to be my, I'll sell pets on that side, and I'll play the game on Binance Smart Chain, if that's all right. Because, I bought the pets before Mydefipet even told us that there would be two separate games. Don't understand that, but hey. So I'm waiting for this to come down to 1, but I see this going a lot higher with if this does win the top 20 NFT, or not NFT projects, but the I think it's MVP2 project on Binance, then it's gonna skyrocket, go even higher than it is now. So hopefully you've been with me since the beginning and have taken advantage of that 5x at the max today was 6x from what we would have got. You know, invest £1,000, that's 6,000. Sweet. Okay, so the values of the individual pets. We have probably all got some pets that we're not able to look at the moment because the game is broke. The funny thing is the game is broken. It has been more buggy than ever before, and the price is going up. And that's why I just couldn't compute. That's why I didn't buy, because it's like, surely people are going to sell this once they realize that they can't even do anything with it at the moment. But I suppose there's a lot of cryptocurrencies that work like that. It's about the future investment. Right, so values of pets. We have, I'm going to look at 3-4 different variations. We've got aura pets, which are the elemental types: grass, ice, poison. These fireballs, these are the ones that will have eventually an extra skill. So it's not shown yet in the interface, but eventually you'll see a skill, which is like probably a basic move, and then a crown attack, which is probably going to be a special move, likely to be more powerful. How much more powerful, don't know at the moment, but maybe like something like 150% more powerful than their attack, or 200% even. So it could be really big for like one-shot kills, even though their stats might not compare to the outlined pets. So we're going to look at them. We're going to look at the outlined pets. These guys have boosted stats compared to your normal types, so they're going to have a lot of value potentially. Then we're going to look at normal pets with full gear and how that compares to stats of and the value of pets that have very few bits, very few pieces. So let's start with the basics. If you're buying one egg for 3 DPET at the moment, it's going to cost you $6. Now, you're probably going to need about 20 pets to get playing the game and earn enough silver to progress. So that's going to cost you 60 times 20 times 3 is 60, and then times that by 2 if the value's at $2, $120. So quite expensive to start playing the game now. That could, you know, block a lot of people from playing potentially. But buy your eggs. You've got, you know, you could trade and breed to make better ones and then sell them on the marketplace, make money that way. The thing is, right, so basic pets will have, if you hatch, the likelihood is that you're probably going to get one with not full gear. So, you know, glasses, amulet, horns, wings, these are your full normal pets that you really wouldn't be wanting to after. So they come out at about, getting one of them is probably like 1 in 10 is actually going to have full gear, maybe less than that. So if we're saying it's 1 in 10, it's about 10% of them. So you're going to have to pay 30 DPET to buy them, to purchase them, to try and get one from an egg, which puts a value of about 30 DPET on every single creature that you've got, and every single DPET that you've got that has full gear. People who have bought from the beginning, they will have a huge amount of DPETs, like myself in my Binance Smart Chain, and some in about 100 in Kai. They will have a bunch of pets that have full gears, but not only full gear, but also they will have logos. So these were like first editions. So these will have on the wings some of the partnerships that Mydefipet has, and they're going to have some extra value. They're going to obviously be, you cannot get them at all. How much value? I mean, we know limited editions, like first editions, Charizard, Shiny, you know, first edition of that goes for a lot of money, a lot more than a non-first edition. So that unique aspect of it might increase the value from 30 to potentially like 90 DPET. If you've got 100 of them, let's say it's call it 100 just to make it a bit easier, 100 being sold at 100 a pop, it's 10,000. Quick math. 1.6. Whoa, that guy who bought a 2 has lost a lot potentially. It's coming right down now that the game has completely gone offline. And then we look at the next stage. So from the basic pets, we'll obviously go for 3, and then your better pets 30, I reckon, I estimate. Then we have outlines. Outlines seem to be the easier to get compared to the elemental. Elementals seem really rare. They're about 1 to 2% likelihood, it seems, of getting them. That's what the drop rates have been so far from what I've seen from people who've talked about, you know, I've got this in how many, I've got this in how many. And I mean, I've got 4 in 600 pets in total. So it's you know, either I got really unlucky or it is really close to the 1%. So let's take it as that's 1%, and then the outlines seem to drop a little bit more frequently. I'd say around 3 to 4% likelihood of getting them. So I mean, I hatched 100 and I actually put like 6, but I think that was beat the odds there. So let's say that's around 3 to 4%. We'll go with 4 just to be conservative. 1 in 25 will have a we'll have an outline then. So that means 25 times 3 DPET will get you 75 DPET, will be probably how much that is worth on the NFT marketplace, times 2 is how much it would then be worth in dollars if we went by that $2 value. 150. Now that is an outline without full gear. As we mentioned before, it's about 1 in 10 of getting a chance of getting a it's about 1 in 10 chance of getting a DPET with full gear. So if we took that 1 in 10 and added it to that, we're talking about 1,500 DPET potentially for a full geared outlined pet. That will have the best of the best stats. And now also you got to take into account that there's a bit of uncertainty, and we're working this out as a community. Some people have been helping me. Is what's the difference between a blue, a red, and a yellow aura? It doesn't look like at the moment that there is a clear like red's better than yellow, because I've got pets I've got that are the same type. It's got red and yellow, and the yellow one can be better than red, and then sometimes the red can be better than yellow. So one theory by somebody in the community was that they favor certain traits more, so yellow might be better for attack. So we have a value of 15,000 DPET. Could be, I mean, that is top value. I think it would be a little bit, you know, you're going to take off the fact that, well, if you did that yourself, if you bought loads of pets, you could get a perfect outline pet, but you'd also have, you know, a bunch of other pets that you could do something with. So I'd probably knock off on all of these values maybe about 30%, 33%. So like if we put 6. So it might be that an outlined pet is worth about 1,000. Now let's then go to elemental types, the auras. I don't know why they call them auras, and the other ones that look like they have an aura on them. Outlined. Outlined is the worst name for a thingy. Like shiny sounds great, but I got an outline pet. Sucks. But they drop out as I say, like 1 to 2%. Let's go 1% on that basis. So you're gonna have to hatch 100 eggs to be able to potentially get one, and that's times by 3 DPET. So already it's going to be worth about 300 DPET to be able to get one. But I mean, you might be able to offer that again, taking that 66% off, be about 200. Well, it would be. And then we've got, so if we take that, we'll take it off now. And then you got the fact that it will, in real money, it'll be worth $400 then for one. But then an elemental type, aura type that has full gear, full get up, is probably going to be 1 in 10, which gives them a value of 4,000 DPET on the marketplace, potentially. That will be a lot of money though. Oh no, it'd be 2,000 DPET, sorry. 2,000 DPET, but a value of 4,000 would be how much you'd have to pay to get one. So, and that's taking the 33% off. to account for the fact that, yeah, if you actually hatch them yourself, you'll get one and potentially loads of other pets. So, I mean, these are very high estimations. Probably going to be like 1,000. I think I would pay 1,000 for an aura pet probably right now if the offer was there. Let me know your values then. Hopefully you enjoyed this little theory video about how much your pets will be worth. Wow, it has gone down from 2.5 to 1.55 in such a short time. In the time that it took to do this video. Well, that's cryptocurrency for you. People panic sell. FOMO and panic sell. I've had FOMO all day. I call it FOMO and ROMO in cryptocurrency. So like the fear of missing out pushes you to potentially make a buy. And then if you haven't done it, ROMO, which is the regret of having missed out, kicks in. I think ROMO is worse than FOMO because it's just like, oh man, this is how much money I could have had. Either way, it's well above the 40 cents mark and looks like it's not stopping. So, like I say, my target is $1. Let me know down below what your targets are. Whether you were holding, whether you made any sales. Oh god, somebody just bought a big chunk. 30,000 must be. This person isn't holding. 3,000, 15,000. Wow. 15,000. The same ID? Don't know. Wow. Okay. That's cryptocurrency for you. It goes up and it goes down. But yeah, showing great potential. If we look at this on the daily, it has only started to go up and up. Really excited for the future of this game. Really happy that people have been engaging with the videos. We've had some amazing engagement. This Nft'S videos are now getting more and earning more from my sponsorships than my Mario Kart videos potentially, and
hey guys,
my Harry Potter videos. So I really appreciate all the new support. Thank you if you have subscribed. If you are new to the channel and you want to join our little community of Nft'S, then feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to keep up to date with videos. If you found this enjoyable, hit the like button as well. It always helps the channel out. Apart from that, that's all from me. See you guys soon.